In this video, we're going to continue our discussion of entities by taking a look at props. Now, there are three types of props we're going to focus on in this video. We're going to look at static props, physics props, and ragdoll props.
Now, the quality of a static prop is that it is a solid prop model that casts shadow, but you can't move it around. So an example could be a fence. A physics prop would be a barrel or something you can move around with a gravity gun. And a ragdoll prop could be a corpse or a mattress or something that has joints to it.
Gotcha. And because Half-Life 2 does not currently support support dynamic lighting of any kind, things like physics props are not going to cast shadows in your level.
That's right. So let's go ahead and start by creating a static prop. And I had in mind to make a lamp prop.
Okay.
Because right now we just have these lights floating around.
Okay.
So to make a static prop, go over to the entities and type prop _ static. And just click somewhere in the 3D view to get the little red box up. If you double click it, you get into its properties, and here's world model, where you can choose what model the prop should have.
Cool.
So go ahead and browse around, and we want a lamp, so we go to the prop _ C17 folder.
Now, there is something you guys should be aware of. There is a compatibility issue between the different types of props you can use. Some models can be used as static props, others can be used as physics props, others can be used as ragdoll props, and you won't be able to use the different types of models amongst different types of props. If you have a model that was designed to be used as a static prop, you cannot use it as a physics prop, and vice versa. Now, this is something that is coded into the object itself. We cannot change that through Hammer, so it might take a little bit of trial and error for you to figure out what is what. In general, use common sense. If you have a fence, something that there is no possible way you're going to move in your map, 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a static prop. If it's something like a piece of furniture, you move the furniture around in your house all the time, I'm sure. Well, at least, maybe once every couple of years. But that would be a physics prop. And anything that's got joints, it's going to flop around and deform. Of course, that's going to be a ragdoll prop. If you ever bring something into a level, and when you go to test the map, you don't see it, it doesn't render, it's because it's incompatible. You can just try changing the prop type. Like if you tried to bring it in as a static and it didn't work, try switching it over to physics and see if that makes it visible.
That's right. So I found the lamp model. I'm going to load it up, and when I hit apply, my entity will turn into a lamp shape.
Okay.
And now what I want to do is move the light up so that the light will illuminate the lamp model itself.
Well, let's do this. Actually, go ahead and duplicate that light, and we'll do something kind of complex. We'll use 1 point light to give sort of a general illumination from that, and then we'll put a spotlight directly above that to shine straight down. So it'll give the effect of bounced light. You see what I'm saying?
Try again.
Okay, we have a point light right there. That'll be fine.
Okay.
Duplicate that point light and turn the duplicate into the spotlight. So we have a spotlight coming out of the lamp fixture, and right below that we have a point light that'll cast light out in all dimensions.
Oh, sure. Light _
Watch out.
Oh, sorry. I can type light.
I know you can.
_ spot. And just rename it to SP light _ 1 for spotlight.
Okay.
Apply this. So now we have a spotlight looking straight down.
All right.
We'll go ahead and move this under the lamp, and we'll go ahead and move the lamp and the light entity up, so it looks like it comes from right under the light.
Gotcha.
Then we'll go ahead and copy all of these, and
Looks like you could probably align the spotlight just a little bit better.
Oh, I guess. Picky.
Go to try the side view. You've got, you don't have a side view. You've got a top view.
Need to create a side view.
Gotcha.
There you go. And
yeah, it should help.
there you go.
There we go.
That should look much better. So now we have the 3 things selected, and the top view, just go ahead and duplicate it. Go ahead and delete. No, keep this old light. Go ahead and move it over here. Delete the old light we had in this map.
Okay.
Up here. And we'll go ahead and duplicate it once more. Duplicate it once more over here and delete the old funky lights that we
Okay,
had
yeah.
because it's not a disco bar or whatever.
Gotcha.
So yeah, then what we're gonna do is, oh, it seems like it didn't. Just bear with me for a second. I'll be right there.
Not
Yeah,
duplicated the first
I
time?
forgot to duplicate.
Gotcha.
So right here, let's try to create another static prop. Go ahead here. Try to create a fence. And fences are located under the C17 prop folder.
And again, all you're doing is dropping the entity, going into its world model property, and changing that to whatever it is you want to see.
So we have a fence now, apply that, and right now the fence is currently stuck into the ground, so let's hit Control E to center up on it, and we can move it up and a little to the side. Just
Cool.
like that. Now, before we run the map, I'd also like to put in some physics props.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and go to prop physics and press and put one into the map.
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to make sure Rap doesn't completely trail
Yeah.
off on us. He gets a little quiet once
Yeah.
he gets into the zone.
Into the zone. Anyways, we have a physics model right now, and we'll go ahead and browse it. And I would like to have a oil drum into my maps that I can move around with.
Okay.
So let's take an explosive oil drum.
Nice.
Also, let me go ahead and duplicate this entity. Just go ahead and center over it, Control E, duplicate it, and change the world model to a wood crate. A wood crate is located under the props_junk folder because it's junk.
Yeah.
Wood crate 2. Just hit apply and
Pull it up out of
move
the
it up
floor.
because it's stuck in the floor. Also, let me go ahead and create a ragdoll model.
Okay.
Or prop, so that'll be prop_ragdoll. Go ahead and place one here, double click on it, and change the world model. And I would like a corpse. So
Okay.
go to humans, corpse 1, and hit apply. And let's try to move.
Move and rotate it up over
Yeah.
one of those blocks.
So center up on it and go and move it over the block, move it up a bit, and
Yeah, we're gonna have to rotate it a little.
hit 2 times to rotate it. There you go. Go over into the side view and rotate it there too.
Gotcha. I'm just kind of
So
center it up
get
a little
this
bit.
flying body.
Yeah, it looks like a flying corpse. Wow, that's a disturbing game.
That's pretty disturbing.
All right.
So there you go, and
Let's bring in a mattress.
yeah, let's
I
bring
love
in
mattresses, man.
SAG has this thing for mattresses. So we're gonna bring in a new ragdoll. I'm gonna go to Browse, and under the C17 folder, there's a prop called Furniture.
Furniture, mattress.
Furniture. So go to the furnitures, and mattress should be there.
There it is.
So there you go. Apply.
Mm-hmm.
And that should be all of it. So we have some ragdoll props, some static props, and some physical props.
Okay, cool. Now, there's one thing I want to try. Now, I have
Go
no
ahead.
idea what this is going to do, guys, so this is totally new to me. I did want to point some stuff out to you. If you take a look at these guys, now I do have the select tool, so I can double-click, bring up properties. You need to remember, we have class info, we have outputs and inputs, and that has to do with sending messages or connections from one object to another. This is something we'll cover a little bit later down the way. We have the model, so
Where some NPCs and stuff have different animations.
Sure.
And we can set them to different things.
we have flags, so whether or not this can collide with other debris, and whether or not it can
And we
dissolve.
might want to uncheck that since
Yeah.
now it won't collide with the
with the
geometry.
mattress. And so then we have visibility groups, which we've already talked about. So let's see. There's just make sure everybody got to see that, and I guess that's about
Hit
it.
apply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's make
go
sure we
ahead
hit
and run
apply,
the map.
and let's fire this up. Can't wait to see what it looks like. Loading will probably take just a hair longer this time. And
Loading.
We just sit here and wait for the load to take place. Because we're waiting for the Logan. Hey, Buzz.
Loading. So yeah.
Oh, and there's the corpse. He fell on the box,
Falling
and
around,
yeah, that was
doing
scary.
Stuff. Let's just give ourselves some weapons, just because.
All right, so we are weaponated, and you can shoot the corpse if you have nothing better to do.
That's
and
kind
it
of fun.
behaves like a rag doll.
Then we have the static prop.
Yep.
Which works, and we can't really move it, and we can't really destroy it.
Right. You will notice, though, that it is stopping the light. It's kind of interesting. See, like a shadow behind it?
Mm. And you'll notice that there's no shadow around the ragdoll.
Right.
Under the ragdoll.
Blam.
Then we move in here to the physical
Use the gravity
props.
gun.
So let's try to use the gravity gun. And we can lift this up. Notice if we use the use button, we can't lift this because it's too heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And this we can't lift. So Half-Life actually takes this into consideration.
Nice.
How big the models are. We can also go ahead and shoot this, and
Blam,
everything
blow it up.
will explode. And over here we have the mattress, which
nice.
will do its thing.
Got that nice deforming.
You know,
Excellent.
So yeah.
Well, I guess that's going to wrap it up for this demonstration of adding props to your level. So let's go ahead and head back to Hammer. Make sure you save your work, and we'll see you guys in the next video where we will take a look at adding weapons and NPCs. Thanks a lot.